Hello and welcome once again to Let's Play Baldur's Gate. This is Policy of Madness. Last time we went into Nashkel's mines and cleared them out, and that's pretty much all that happened. There are a couple of things that I need to do prior to taking out the bandit camp, and one of them is to gain some more levels. Preferably multiple levels.
Nothing to it.
So we're gonna explore this area first. I don't think I'm gonna gain a level here. But we can sure give it a shot. Okay.
Whatever you want.
There are some items on this map that I need to get, one in particular. Oops, can't get there from here. That's alright. This map, as I recall, has a group of assassins here, I think, and then it's got some caves, and then here will be the dude with the jelly spell. I was looking at the recording of the last video. Uh-oh. Yeah, come away from those people I want to, or those things that I want to destroy.
Help! Help!
This is a valuable item, actually. This is going to give us lots of cash. Where were those kobolds? They were like right here, right?
Vita!
Alright. I was looking at the video of the last session. And when I was talking about the limitations of using dollars to measure utility, I started to say something about how the coffee is not really what you're paying for when you pay $4 for a Starbucks latte. And I interrupted myself before really addressing that.
If you say so.
Can I get there from here? No. What you're actually paying for when you pay $4 for a Starbucks latte is time. You're not paying for coffee, you're paying for time, because anybody can brew better coffee for less money.
Vita!
Anybody can brew better coffee than Starbucks for less money. But there's a time investment involved in that. Is this my first one? I thought there was one along this wall. Guess not. This must be the first one.
Of course.
Okay, let's see what's in here. Ah, this thing.
Must revenge!
If that's what you...
Yes,
Whatever
please
you
follow me
desire.
out. This will be way easier. This Revenant is...
I've come for you.
This Revenant is actually pretty tough. I have fought him in that little hole before. Just
I've come for you.
shuffling around the coffin in there. But it's kind of a pain in the ass, and I'd prefer not to do it.
Come for you.
Actually, let's go this way. I don't want to get caught in a corner, and I think I will down here. Plus, he's worth a good bit of EXP. Yeah, he carries nothing. There is a non-zero possibility when I go in here there will be another revenant. Sometimes these things clone themselves when they go through doors.
Is that all?
Okay. Maybe that's where I get the potion of invisibility from. What's this? Potion of freedom. Both those things are very useful. Okay. Anybody
Do it.
can make better coffee than Starbucks offers, and for less money, but there's time involved in researching how you do that, learning how to make fancy coffee, locating the beans, and then actually going to the effort of brewing up the coffee. So what you're paying for, yes, this is the end of the map. Yep. What you're paying for when you buy Starbucks is not coffee. Coffee's not worth $4 to anybody. What you're paying for and what's worth the $4 is the time it takes to make fancy coffee like that. Man, Skull Trap makes this shit so easy. I mean, look at that. I think there's ghouls in here. Ghasts.
What?
Yes. Follow me.
Just ask.
Especially if you things follow me one at a time. Wow, figured he'd be near death. Oh, he is near death. Okay. That principle applies to more than just coffee, of course.
What would... Nothing to it.
They didn't see me, did they?
What? If you say so.
Let's go a little further. See if we can skull trap them.
Vita! Morti!
Excellent. Oh man, I thought I was gonna have 5. Thought I was gonna have 5 missiles coming out at this level, but I still only have 4. Damn. Okay. Disappointing.
You were startled out of sleep with a chill, though the night is warm and calm. It is though someone has walked across your grave, and for a moment you wonder if it was you. With this thought, the ground beneath you opens, and you are swept into the dark. When light returns, you do not find its presence comforting. Before you lay the empty mines of Nashkel, cleansed by your previous passage. You move through walls and floors alike, descending deeper and deeper, until a bloated figure comes into view. Mullahay, in no better shape than you left him, stands motionless before you. Held from whatever afterlife calls it, this foul apparition has been waiting for you. A dagger of bone hovers before it, ready for a willing hand to drive it deep. Had this creature breath, you are sure it would be hurling curses. It waits for the kill, a death beyond death, and knows no hope. You turn your back on the blade, and it clatters to the floor. Punishment enough shall find this creature in the land of the dead. You need not inflict any more upon him. Surprised and thankful, the visage of Mullahay hobbles forward and through you, off to whatever fate it deserves. Perhaps for safekeeping, it leaves a part of itself behind. It is a spark of hope that fills a space within you, a dagger-shaped hole you did not know was empty. There is a cry of rage from the depths, and the dagger of bone launches itself through the air. Your heart, its target. You awake just as it should have struck, and the cold sweat that covers you stings your eyes. A disapproving voice lingers in your ears, though it should have disappeared with the dream. You will learn.
Okay. Of course, that gives us our second cure ability, which is good. The paying money in order to save yourself time
Of course.
principle applies to a lot of things. Like a lot of things. This pearl necklace? Excellent. This is really good armor if you're into wearing armor. Of course I'm not.
If that's what you want.
We, whoops, do not want to play with the guy with the jelly spell yet. This is going to become one of our most valued possessions, but we need to charge it first. 8 charges is just not enough. But before we do that, we're going to take out the assassins up here. And whatever we find on our way to find them. Where is that other tomb? So you can grow your own vegetables. Most people don't. Some people do.
Vita!
Oh, here we go. Is there anything in here? Don't remember. Whoa. What's this? A ghoul.
Whatever you do. Is that all? Whatever you want.
Yeah. That needs to not catch us. Although maybe we can kill it like that. Excellent.
Just ask.
Okay.
What would you
Now that
like?
we've done all our grave robbing. Where are the assassins? They're right here, aren't they? You can grow your own vegetables. They taste better. You know exactly where they came from. I say they taste better. That's not always true, actually. When we moved into a new house, I mean, it was like a new house in a new subdivision. And from what I have been told, the ground had been cleared out. The ground had been cleared out with,
Nothing to it.
Your end shall be quick if you let it.
yeah. Yeah, hold person and is very one of their favorite spells, basically. Essentially just making them waste their spells. Okay, I got one of them. $1,200 XP for her. Okay. Actually, let's skull trap him. Dog. The dogs are dying anyway. Okay, got one of them. Okay. Actually, I think that's all for them. Oh, she broke her weapon. Cool. That's the encounter that drove me fucking crazy. That one time. The first time I was playing a mage. First time I was playing this game at all, actually. I was playing a mage. Those things, these individuals just kept attacking me, and I couldn't understand why. Because I didn't know how I didn't know how enemies chose their targets. And when you don't know how enemies choose your targets, and you're a weakling little mage. You get targeted. And it really sucks. What do I want to take with me? Just a longbow? We'll take the longbow.
If you say so.
The
Tell me all about it.
ground, I'm told, had actually been excavated from the rock, more or less, with explosives. And the ground here is pretty terrible. We tried to grow vegetables and they tasted like shit. Essentially, well, they didn't taste like shit. They just had no flavor at all. Really.
Of course.
And so, we're trying to rehabilitate the ground by growing things in it,
If that's what
just
you
in
want.
general.
Business has been poor, what with the iron shortage and all.
Yeah, 15 GP. Oops, out of spells.
The customer is always right.
Let's see. Don't actually want to sell him this plate mail because I'm getting depreciation on it. Do I have any spells that I need to get rid of? Ooh, there's an identify spell. Let's use it. No, let's not use it. Let's head back to the friendly arm.
Whatever you desire.
Trying to rehabilitate the ground by just growing things in it. Growing beans, which of course fix nitrogen in the soil. I should really rest before I go trekking across the universe. There we go.
Is that all?
Just in case I get interrupted. Ambushed. Okay, I didn't get ambushed. That's good.
Nothing to it.
Now let's start here, actually. Growing beans, growing flowers, just growing stuff in general so that the roots break up the soil and decay in the soil.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, this is a really nice dagger. Except that I already have a really nice weapon. Much better than that one. So we're going to come up to the inn and sell it.
Just ask.
How much money do I have? 18,000. That should be enough. Especially since I still have that sprint scroll that I can deploy if necessary. We're going to charge this wand. The beans did pretty well. I was growing edamame because they're,
What do you like?
you know, they're fairly delicious. Delicious enough that, yeah, Jahira and Khalid are gone.
My inn is open to all who behave themselves.
Sell this. He'll take the potions off my hands that I cannot use. Will I ever use that? No. Potion of stone form. Yeah, definitely don't need that. And cold resistance I'm never going to use. Okay.
It's been dreadful slow business lately.
Holy shit, look at that. I'm going to have to use my friend scroll. And hope that brings the price down enough. Where's my friend scroll? Fuck me, I didn't think it would be that expensive. Shit, still not enough. Fuck. How can I come up with 2,000 more gold? Don't think I can. Well, that was a waste of a friend scroll. Fuck. Yeah, I don't have enough shit. Damn, I definitely should have done some calculations as to how much that was going to cost me. Can I come up with 2,000 more gold? No, I don't think I even have enough shit on me. Potion of power. I will never use that. Might as well just sell it. $24,250. $24,250. Shit. Shit, shit, shit. I need this fucking wand. I'm not going to need this for a long time. I'm actually not going to need this for a long time either. So I can buy them back. Okay. 125 gold. My money grubbing ways really paid off there. Even though I'm going to have to buy that shit back again. That's okay. I now have 100 charges on this wand, and that's pretty much all I'll need. Wow, it sucked.
Nothing to it.
It really sucked. See what I've got in here that I can sell. Ah, fuck it. I'll just get some more money. The same way I was normally planning to do it, and then I'll just buy those potions back that I need. Okay, so the ground around here really sucks. As I was saying. It says has essentially no fertility in it at all. So I grew some beans.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
I grew some beans in one area of it. Oh shit. Don't catch me! Oh, yeah, okay, that could have been horrible. Okay. This is not so terrifying now, just one of them. Okay.
Really use some rest.
Unfortunately, we can't rest here. That is not where I intended to go.
If you say so.
I don't know why I did that. Okay. The beans, of course, fix nitrogen. And that's really useful. But And they demonstrably improved the fertility of that section of the garden where I planted them. So I'll be planting them again in the future. And we've also been putting down mulch and compost, although compost is really hard to find in this town. Don't know why. And just growing flowers and things and cutting them off at the end of the season and letting the roots decay in the soil. So trying to make that area suck a little bit less. There's the exit to the Nashkel Mine. And this is a shitload of work. I mean, to be honest, this is a lot of work. And it would be a whole lot cheaper, faster, more convenient to just give up that and buy my vegetables in the store. Which, of course, is what we've been doing up to now. You know, because we don't have any other choice. We can't grow our vegetables without them tasting like shit. And that's really what you're paying for, usually. It's not the goods themselves. So, you know, sometimes it is when you're buying a computer. You know, you probably do not have the capability to build your own motherboard, for example. So the components, you know, you're paying for the goods. But the computer itself, as a complete machine, you know, you could build that yourself, and a lot of people do. And if you're buying a, you know, just buying a computer with the intention of being able to turn it on and go, what you're paying for really is the time of someone else to not only build the computer, but to gain the expertise to build a computer. And there are a lot of people who build their own computers who are very dismissive of people who don't. You know, you're spending way too much money. Why are you spending all these thousands of dollars when you could build it yourself? And the answer is that, well, those people who are spending the thousands of dollars have other things to do with their time. They might be spending their time, you know, working and earning money. Way more money than the thousands that they would be saving by building their own computer. You know, if you can spend 3 hours... If you can spend 3 hours doing something that saves you $100, or you could spend those exact same hours doing something that earns you $200 and then spend that $100 extra, you know, that you would otherwise have saved. That's a really good deal for you. You definitely want to do the thing that's going to earn you the $200, because then you're $100 ahead. You could save $100, or you could earn $200 and spend that $100 you would otherwise have saved, and you're $200 or you're $100 ahead. And that's what a lot of people who buy computers are doing, as opposed to building them themselves. You know, sure, I could save this $1,000 by buying a computer. There's the mage guy. Don't want to wake him up yet. And that's exactly what people are doing, even when they're not doing something that would be a money-earning activity, in favor of doing that instead of doing whatever would be necessary to save them some money. Because they value their leisure more than they value that money. If you value being able to sit around and not exert yourself, you know, at least $100, then it's better to spend the $100. Okay. Let's go up here and recharge our spells. Even though I'm able to control more than 5 critters at a time, for somehow that didn't translate over to being able to summon more than 5 at a time with the wand of monster summoning. Come on, gentlemen. Wake up the mage.
Hello, pal.
Now, if you selected this one, he kind of fucks up his spell. And instead of mustard jellies, you get green slimes, which are way less dangerous, actually. But we want to fight the mustard jelly. Which I think there's 2.
Yes.
Forward march!
Yeah, I just interrupted his invisibility spell. He was casting an invisibility spell.
Forward march! Imperial. Forward march!
Now I'm gonna have to attack a jelly. Because jellies are only, mustard jellies anyway, are only affected by magical weapons, and none of these critters have magical weapons.
Forward march!
I really need to watch these jellies and see who they're attacking, because if they're attacking me, that's a problem.
Forward march!
Yeah, weapon ineffective. War dog. Okay, that's good.
Forward march! Forward march!
War dog. Yeah, he poisoned the war dog.
Forward march! Forward march!
Tell me, is that all?
Forward march!
Nothing to it.
Forward march! Forward march! Forward! Forward march!
They have so many targets here that they usually will not target me. But the fact is that they might.
Forward march!
Okay, he's attacking something else.
Forward march! Forward!
Near death, that's good.
Forward march! Forward march! Forward march!
The reason why I want to keep Blur up is because Blur gives me a saving throw bonus, actually. So if the mustard jelly manages to hit me, I would like to not be slowed or poisoned. This was worth 2,000 EXP, isn't it? Yeah.
Forward march! Forward march! Forward march! Forward!
Oh shit! That's a problem. Okay. The mustard jelly is getting as serious as hell. Look at that, I'm getting +8. And it's getting a really serious... Yeah. Negative on its attack roll. Because it only has a ranged attack. It has no... There we go. It has only a ranged attack. It has no melee attack. So, that's lucky for me.
Just ask.
This one's like poison and slowed. What was he doing with a fucking halberd? Oh, that must be the... Okay. Okay. These are all spells we will never use. My lore is still not high enough for that. Okay. So that's it for this area. We're going to stick around here until our summons disappear. Just because I like to have my summons all cleaned up. But, yeah, what you're paying for when you pay for a Starbucks coffee is not the coffee. What you're paying for is time. You're paying for the time that you are not spending finding beans, roasting the beans, learning how to make, you know, fancy coffee, researching all of the equipment. You could buy the equipment and the equipment would eventually pay for itself. So that's not what you're paying for. No. They're disappearing, yeah. I was gonna skull trap them just to get rid of them. That works really well with the skeletons that you can summon. But yeah. So really miscalculated there with the wand, but fuck it. Next time we'll be doing pretty much the same thing. We'll be looking for EXP and money. Which is pretty much the story of this Let's Play. Not sure where we're going to go. I'll have to think about that. It's not going to be here. I can tell you that. But I'm not sure where it will be. I actually really regret going here because I like to have the unexplored area look unexplored. Maybe I'll go here to Gullykin and clean out those adventurers or up here. I'm not sure, but we'll decide then. Join me then. Later.